Then this, oh my.
Yeah, then have to go through and try and...
Okay, well that trip was worthwhile.
It's just... so bad, but like all of the ideas are really good. They're just executed so poorly. I'm glad that he got rid of most of the respawning Metroids and most of the purple doors.
Oh, I did get rid of some purple doors.
Yeah, he got rid of some in 1.4 apparently. I don't know, I haven't gotten back that far because my save file broke.
Wonderful.
I beat it on 1.2?
Right, I think that's what I have currently.
Yeah,
I tried checking it, I couldn't see,
1.21
so.
or something. Which, it fixed a fair few problems, but not nearly enough.
I don't know.
I mean, I still think it's a great hack. But it's having that shitty ending that ruins it for lots of people. Because, like, basically...
You've just spent 40 hours on the hack.
Yeah.
Got to this point.
Well... Yeah, exactly. And, like, you've had fun so far, for the most part. The Chozo statues, again, it's tedious if you don't like exploring.
Right, that'd definitely be an issue in that case. I kind of like stuff like that, honestly.
See, I didn't mind it. I can see why people wouldn't like it. Like, it is a lot of exploring, and it is quite...
Right, because, I mean, it's not the usual Metroid thing either, where, oh, hey, I beat these bosses, I can go finish the game now. Nope,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
more you gotta do now. So it's adding something on that's not there in the first place.
And that's another thing I don't understand. Everyone hates the Chozos, but in Hyper Metroid it was fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
And I think in Hyper it was worse, because the gates blocked you not only out of the final area, but out of other areas in the map.
Yeah.
Which... It's just... It's silly.
Yeah. There was... Although, to be fair, there was only one gate in there I would compare to anything in redesign, and he was smart and had the map show it, so that helps. There was one in Meridia that was absolutely awful. If the map didn't show it, that would have been terrible.
And that's the other good thing about Axial, the hint system.
I have been pausing a lot just to check out, see what it's telling me to do, because I'm kind of just following what that's saying right now.
Yeah, no, I followed the hints to see what would happen, and it's really good. Like, I don't remember. I think it shows you where the Guardians are.
That I wouldn't know.
It doesn't show you how to get to them.
Just where they're... But that's only after you defeat the boss? The last boss or whatever? Ridley or something? Because I don't think they show on my map.
I'm trying to remember. Someone who's played it more recently, because I beat it when it came out and I haven't really touched it since. Someone who beat it more recently could probably tell us better. But from memory, it pointed out where they were. So at least it gave you a rough idea of where to go. As opposed to just...
Right.
You just get lost and you don't know where you're going and you don't know.
That was
That
one of the good things.
That one in Meridia was still stupid.
It's still stupid?
Not as stupid, nowhere near as stupid. That was the only one I ever had trouble with in...
The original?
Yeah.
Well, in the original, that one was definitely absolutely atrocious.
There was a few gates in Hyper Metroid that I had a bit of trouble finding.
I don't know.
Because some of them were pointed out on the map,
Others weren't.
but not all of them.
Yeah. The ones that were pointed out on the map, I think, were he considered to be more difficult to find or something?
I didn't. Most of the ones that were pointed out on the map were the ones that were very obvious.
Are you sure it wasn't because they were pointed out?
No, I think they were just obvious.
Maybe.
Like, there was one in the wrecked ship in particular that just seemed like it seemed a bit contrived.
Was it the middle one?
I think so.
Okay. Now, the middle one, I could kind of see that, but like when I played, I found that one right away. I saw something suspicious in the ceiling, I wall jumped up in water. Like that one, I thought was, like for me, that one was obvious. But if you miss that, if you don't really notice the obvious thing, or up top, I guess, because there's two ways to it.
Yeah.
If you don't notice
and there was a lot
those...
of stuff in. And then the problem is that because it's so pretty, it just looks like decorations. A lot of the time. Like the hint for getting to grapple. I never saw it.
Okay, yes, I didn't see that. I found out afterward. I'm like, oh, right.
I found it. Like, I didn't find grapple until the end because it looked like the only room that you actually needed to have grapple to cross.
Right. Yeah, I kind of had that same experience with it.
Which, it was silly. It was very silly. And I felt like an idiot after, like, it was pointed out to me. That's the other thing. I had to have it pointed out to me to even notice it. Like, in the end, I went back over there when I had space jump. Because I didn't get grapple until long after I had space jump. I'm not actually sure how.
Are you really?
To be honest.
I need bombs to get whatever this is. Ah! Game.
Oh shit. So now, where are bombs?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I looked up all in the Brinstar area. So I'm back in North
Have you
Fair.
found Kraid yet?
I found an elevator that I needed bombs to do. I think that's where Kraid is.
Oh yeah. I can't think of a place you haven't been to.
There's places in North Fair. I think that's really it. I think I've gone everywhere else.
You should just load that save state that you made on the elevator.
I don't like using save states, though.
I know.
I mean, it's there for safety in case I die again and I don't start with my stuff again. I'm not redoing that at all.
No, I understand why you've done it. I think in hacks without save stations, it's perfectly valid to save state in places that seem like...
Right, safe
Like-
spots.
Like, you're in an elevator room. It feels like there should have been a save by now, so... do a save state, why not?
Well, I guess I gotta find that. I guess there's no...
Hacks like Eris.
Alright, so we're gonna start that back up. Like Eris? Eris has safe stations.
Cliffhanger, I meant, not Eris. What am I saying?
Yeah, Cliffhanger... Okay. Cliffhanger, the easy version, is about perfect difficulty. It's sort of like Z-Factor difficulty.
Yeah!
That I love.
I-
The issue is there is no save stations.
Yeah, exactly.
The save version is of Cliffhanger Original. Which is no. I'm not... I've done that, I am not putting myself through that. Even with save stations.
Yeah, the original version of Cliffhanger is...
It's...
shocking.
It's something. Oh, good grief, what in the
It's-
world?
It's like, basically, save states are mandatory.
Oh yeah.
There's no way you can... But then, and then the save one comes along, and it's... great.
It's too bad. It's
And
for...
literally, all that's changed is that there are now save stations.
Right.
And that's another thing about placement of save stations that a lot of people have trouble working out. Like, I know that that's something that you have gripes about.
Yes.
It's something that Drew does really well. Say what you will about redesign, but the save stations were placed almost perfectly.
Yeah.
There's some spots that feel like they needed to have an
extra one or something.
Yeah, but for the most part, like every save station that is placed, it's there for a reason. Like you see a save station, you know that you
should
need
use
to
this,
save.
right? It's kind of like what I tried to do for SLC. There's one before the Shy Guy boss, one before Bootoon,
Yeah,
and then one during the escape, so you don't have to redo it.
yeah, exactly. It was good. I like the way that you did it.
I liked the Boo save station because it was a pun.
There was no need for one outside, because
The ship.
yeah, exactly. Like you go down.
And if you were
Yeah,
gonna die there, you would have done it early. You would have started back at the ship anyway. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! What is with this room?
It is
I can't
something.
believe I have not found an energy tank yet. Well,
Another
overall this hack
general-
has been pretty decent. The energy tank thing in this room and requiring physics abuse to advance through it is really annoying me.
Another general problem with hacks is not knowing how to place energy tanks. Like, you don't have to hide every energy tank. I know that it's something that you've
I rant about that
complained about.
every hack playthrough now. I pointed out when hacks do it right. Like, give the player an energy tank.
Like, there's nothing wrong with having an energy tank sitting out in the middle of, like,
No.
fucking... It's good. It's good to have it there,
Yeah.
because naturally, your game is going to get harder the further you go on. Like, enemies are going to do more
It's
damage.
Yeah.
It makes sense to have more energy the further through you go.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just, like...
Energy tanks are good rewards, but unless you're starting the player out with more than 99 energy, give them an energy tank. At least one.
Like, 99 energy is nothing.
Yeah.
Especially once you get past... Like, you can almost understand... Even if... Well, in Super Metroid, the first one you get is, generally speaking, that one... When
On
you're
the
about
slopes.
to leave
Yeah.
when you're about to leave Criterion,
big
it's sitting
slope
right there, in the open,
Yeah.
having the time of its life.
It's like, hey,
Oh god.
please be an energy tank. Nope, that's a missile. Oh boy.
Isn't it always?
Another missile. Oh, hi.
What have you done?
Quote was asking me a thing. I'm trying to ascertain what exactly he's asking.
Yeah. But there's, like, nothing wrong with having some energy items in general. Just stick a missile
Yeah.
just on a post in the middle of a room. Not everything has to be hidden in a wall or require some contrived puzzle.
Yes. Oh my goodness. That is a complaint I have about a lot of Japanese hacks.
Yeah.
Like, I do, Super Zero Vision's fun, I really liked Falling, but good grief.
I admit, I
Oh,
I
good.
enjoy hiding,
I love hiding items. That's my thing.
but like it's probably something that I feel like I probably do it a bit too much. But at the same time, it's... I like to think that most of the ones that are hidden are pretty obvious for what they are. Like, because I don't like to just have things sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Like, to be honest, I feel like it looks a bit weird. But
Like to have an item lying around. Yeah, kind of.
yeah, like you can have something hidden though. Like, if you've seen that donut room that I made, that I've shown off for Sunshine, like you can tell that there's an item in the middle of it. I probably have a screenshot of it somewhere. I think I entered it in Room of the... I think I entered it in Room of the Week once.
I mean, don't take my eyesight for granted. I mean, I did not see your room was a 3x3, so...
This one is also a 3x3. If someone who can would like to share that, that would be fantastic.
Oh, and I could fix this.